Greetings on this, is this Wednesday? YouTube has not connected yet. Okay, there we go. Alright, for our connection today, oh yeah, Spaceship Earth. I've got, oh yeah, those, I'm almost into May as for answering questions. So it is now May 9th. Tomorrow will be May 10th. So I'm almost into May. That's all I can say. Going as quickly as possible. Tomorrow I'll try to answer some stuff. Friday is not looking too good. Saturday is a better day. Just stay with me. Thank you for your patience. I'm catching up, sort of. Alright, yeah, okay, back to topic. Spaceship Earth, I've received some connections on it. I've heard it a couple of times, found it when I wasn't even looking for it, so now others have probably connected this in the past, but basically our planet is like a hologram on different worlds for definitely for Orion councils and Palladian councils and whoever is assisting us basically. Like with our Arcturians, I do see a holographic Earth. They can connect to anybody, see the vibrations, what's going on, who's where, what's going on. Yeah, it's a big spy network. Well, you know, for not, you know, for whatever, for helping us. I know they don't really care about our individual whatever's it is. They don't care about any of that. Just seeing where we are energy-wise, they can connect to us individually. When they look at this, they can blow it up, make it smaller. You know, the holographic Earth. I do see it's not that big, but they just see the overall energies around the Earth, what's going on, and so they can get also a clearer connection to it, see individuals if they need to, and that type of deal. So there's much more that goes into this, but that's a preview of what I've seen, at least visually, you know, mentally, because we're all crazy. So yeah, Baker, yeah, the insane asylums are all just have us on a list. They're just waiting for us to show up. Yeah, good luck on that. Yeah, here's a crate. Well, yeah, they're very reptilian. It's just a big joke, basically. You know, with the third dimension is trying to stay alive as long as they can, stay as relevant as they can. So they're going to do, you know, they're doing pretty good. They're doing really, really good. It's like, you know, they'll knock themselves out as much as they can to stay into this environment, as long as they can keep it going. So, I believe those that are adults here, at least energy-wise, spiritually-wise, you'll eventually get the visitation or assistance that you're looking for. I don't know when, but who knows? Some saying the next 50 years. I don't know. We're getting closer to it. That's all I know. As for those in third dimension and their world and their universe of consumerism, well, good luck on all that. So I'm going to bring in somebody, bring assistance, go into this, maybe further into this, I don't know. But Spaceship Earth is I don't know the whole deal of it yet. So I've been getting images of it. Not a lot, but I've heard the word like 3 times yesterday in my mind, and also I saw it. Someone else said it. It's like, now Spaceship Earth is also connected to Disney, so there's a little bit more going on, you know, because of Epcot and all that nonsense. But there's more deep. Basically, our world can be seen on a ship or somewhere, or in higher dimensions. Basically, look at it. So I guess you can say it was. One way of hearing that word is that you're getting a different perspective of our reality. Let's put it that way. As for like alien contact disclosure is is imminent, is on, we're on the train for it, but once again, as for when it gets delivered, it is still up in the air. Of course, with them, they have much there to work with. So tonight's channeling will be not so much on disclosure. I kind of beat that to death. There's not much I can get, but you never know. They might bring in something to add to it. I don't know who's going to come in actually, so I just sort of left it open. As for artificial intelligence, a lot of what's going on with Google is, yeah, it's getting really creepy. About the AI voice can sound just like a person, and I know a lot of people think that's cute. I mean, it's fine, but it's like, oh well. I mean, those are captured by the third dimension are pretty much going to stay there. There'll be those awakening, but most are going to stay into it. They're just not willing. They're just not ready to. It's too exciting. It's too. I guess 3D is too. I don't know how it's exciting, but that's their deal. But it's too entertaining, too exciting, whatever it might be. It's so they can't let it go. So if it got old and boring, which a lot of people see it as that, but I guess not enough see it that way. That's why it's still running on full cylinders. But that's alright, but that's artificial intelligence stuff's going to get really strange. And, you know, I said, was it Amazon's becoming more deep state? Well, Google is obviously showing their deep state. I mean, basically they had all their new, it was all AI stuff. It's like, yeah, you have, I guess they can't innovate anywhere else, but I guess there's really nowhere else to innovate. It's getting weird. So, I don't think there's anything to worry about, it's just weird. It's just, I don't know if we're going to get alien contact this year, next year, 20 years from now, who knows. But, oh yeah, I wouldn't put any worry in any of that AI to create. I mean, they don't need AI to watch us, basically. But it does seem like some of the AI is getting a consciousness around it. With Google, there is one already, it feels. I don't think it's been made public. But there is already a consciousness connected to it. So, in Facebook, there is a type of consciousness. It's still very robotic, but it's still a type of consciousness connected to it, and they're well aware. They are like, I don't think they're obviously not aware of it, but yeah, it scans people, what they're doing, what they're looking at, and all that. No, there is a consciousness there. It's just not that powerful from what it seems. Now it's connected to the deep state. Yeah, it's more stronger. Keeps an eye on us. We say a key word, it goes to that. Yeah, love it. So, like I said, I won't put any worry into any of that, but if you want to, that's up to you. But as for the third dimension, how they're doing in their awakening process is, well, it is what it is. As for assistance and going to the higher vibrations, basically what you want to see. They're just having problems digesting all this alien stuff. They haven't seen anything, they have to see it, so obviously third dimension is very good. It's a great seducer. I'm not sure how, but I guess some of us are built not to give in to any of it. I've always had a problem here, but it's been getting worse recently too. I've been dreaming more stuff, not remembering everything, but an ocean last night, and just I dreamed more than I've ever dreamed before. So I'm being tuned. I believe also I'm connected in more higher dimensions. I'm not remembering, and when I come back here, it is not easy to be here again. Let's put it that way. I don't remember what's going on, but the past 2 days have been kind of tough. This weekend was kind of tough too, but it's getting tougher. So it's just being in 3D is just, jeez, I don't know how people can do it, but that's alright. It's getting worse for me. Well, I'm balancing it, so I got out of that. So it's, you know, sometimes it's really bad, I guess, just part of the mission. So you go to a place that's lovely. You come back here and there's Justin Bieber. The nightmare is upon us. So it's like, whatever. Oh, well. The Kardashians and, oh, jeez. Just, oh well. Free us, please. Yeah, this is definitely modern Babylon for sure. But even in Babylon, there was magic, there was mysticism, and so we are returning to that. As for when is still is upon us, basically. Confidence, yeah, confidence is good. It's just our transition is going to be unlike anything this world has ever seen. So, yeah, I believe that's another thing. Is confidence. Sometimes I'm hearing, I'm not sure what they're going to do. They don't give me any clear. That's what's frustrating about all this. It's like I talk about disclosure. Just wait. 30 years go by, 100 years go by. Just wait. It's like, okay, great. Sucks. So that's what's frustrating about it. Ever since this whole disclosure message, it's been like fucking falling downstairs sometimes. Feels like it's very good, and also it's like, ugh, you guys gonna deliver, or are you just gonna keep telling us this stuff? It's like, it'd be nice if we have a delivery, and just a bunch of talk. That's what makes it so frustrating. I think they're going to deliver, but it's like, it's like, I believe you, but it's like, of course, in Astral, I understand more. I believe them, but it's like, also, it's like, yeah, waiting. The art of waiting. Yes. It's, yeah. So, alright, we're just going to basically more of, yeah, I guess there'll be more disclosure stuff here and there. Not every day, but here and there. But as for Spaceship Earth, that's kind of cryptic, is what I'm getting from that. I guess I'll bring in somebody maybe give us a little more understanding of it. And realize, yes, they can't give us a whole lot of details, can't tell us everything that we want to hear, you know, for good reasons. Like, take us from this place, please. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Iran, this whole nuclear, yeah, Iran just attacked Syria, I think, so yeah, it's too bad, but from what it feels like, it's good that we got out of that, so, you know, that Iran deal, it feels like it's good, even if it's bad for, I think it's Syria that got attacked, but that's Iran's deal, so, I don't think we're going to attack Iran, I don't believe that, I believe we're going to more peacetime, we're doing the best we can. It's not going to be perfect, but I believe we're going to do what we can. There's going to be stuff that, you know, just the way it is. Just the way it is. It's deep state work as usual. Of course, they don't reveal a lot of it for good reason. But they're skating around, doing what they can to bring in information. Whatever they can, because there's a lot of stuff there you got to be careful with, of course. Especially with deep state and all that nonsense. So, yeah, as for Spaceship Earth, there's different, well, basically different alien environments see us all differently, so they're trying to figure this out. It's like, here's your copy of Earth. Let's see if you figure this place out. Show it in your schools. You know, the aliens, yeah. See if any of you guys can figure this world out. Can you believe this even exists, for that matter? And probably a lot of aliens are probably looking at it like, is that even real? It's like, yes, unfortunately, yes. And we don't think anything else is real either, because we're in this, like, this box. But that's going to change eventually. So, I believe also many in the third dimension, yeah, I think I mentioned this. They are aware of what's going on. I mean, the back of their minds, they know something's not right here, or they know what's going on, obviously, because of astral, and they shut it all down. Say that's not real, they shut it down because I'm going to continue the 3D, what it has to offer, paying bills, drama, misery, happiness, whatever it is. The 3D environment, they're not ready to let it go, so that's why it's still here. So if more people want to let go of it, and it's happening now, people are letting go little by little, but it's not happening at the rate some of us would like, so who knows, things are going to get better worldwide. As for the economy, yeah, there's a little bit of scares here and there, it's just the way it is. Nobody knows really the future of economics, but of course, I believe I saw something on YouTube about the economy is going to crash on nonsense. First off, nobody really knows. Second off, it's hard to predict these things too, but the economy is not supposed to make any sense. I don't know if it's glue keeping it together. It's the unknown keeping it together. So yeah, it's magic. A wizard did it. It probably should have crashed ages ago, but something's keeping it alive. And all right. Okay, let's see here. For those who are new to all this, it's liveandtoad.com. We have private sessions. I think it'll open tomorrow. And a little bit on Friday. I have Google Hangouts, Zoom, and channeling by phone. And yeah, we have the questions. I'm still like on. I'm getting there. I might be able to answer some stuff tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Also, you have other channelers and healers. Much highly recommend. Also have the Patreon. Basically, it's for the rabbit, and also you can join the webinar and get a sneak peek of what's to come, if there is anything to sneak peek on. Also have the what is this again? Social network. And yeah, this is cool for the stabilize your gut. That's nice. I used to do stuff like that. I should do more of that, but oh well. That's cool. Thank you for posting here. This meditation here is also to help you go into your past lives and healing. If you're interested in that, so much recommend that. And also the Jake comic. Jake is coming up next issue. Maybe, I don't know. It's coming up soon. So, all right. Our blessings. I'm not sure how many beings I'm going to keep bringing in. It's been a long day answering questions. No Ivan time. That's okay. So, all right. Blessings to everyone. And here we go. All systems go, I think. All right. Here we go. Greetings to you. I am with our Arcturian race. Blessings to your society. And yes, many of us of the alien races are here to assist you on your health. Basically, to make you aware, will help you aware, assist you of being aware of your soul existence. Basically, you have a soul, you have spirit guides, you have energies around you. Yes, you go to infinite realities. Yes, you go to a bath, also an astral, to clear out the negativities before you go back into the earth body, as many do go through a cleanse before you enter back in here. And now also why you are here. You have many have, yes, much karma to clear, as a lot of it has to do with Egypt, and many of us left this world as they gave up on the planet in the past, have come back to resurrect it. And who they are is, well, let them figure it out on their own. As basically many decide to become it's easier to become a slave of society than become enlightened by your own energies. So many refuse to connect to the Atlantean Lemurian vibrations of the past, and so went into deep sleep. And so others had no choice to follow, because many just gave up. And so what is happening now is that you're going through a soul resurrection. So many souls here have given up in the past, of now decided to, I am ready now to accept this on this world platform. It is also realized peer pressure caused a lot of humans to go at a lower vibration also. Peer pressure by reptilians and other beings, but also mostly from other humans. Basically, they had no problem letting go of the spiritual nature. And yes, it's a test, and also, but realize that didn't always have to be in your past. You could have had a half-world high vibration, half-world low vibration at third dimension. It could have been, and it did survive also in that way, but the groups got smaller and smaller as for who was awakened to the higher energies and who was asleep. Many of you come here, yes, with superpowers, you can say, because the energy is so dense here. And even it is, yes, difficult to get a message through, to connect, to go back and forth to your angels, your guides. It's very difficult to see all of this because of the dense nature of your planet. And yes, many of you humans just, yes, decided to let it all go, as you can see. So you wonder why many beings do get answers wrong, why it's difficult to connect to the alien and end up connecting to a reptilian instead. It's because of the dense nature of your planet. It's a mixture of all kinds of entities. It's not just reptilians, all different types, and some are making it easier, some are making it harder. It all depends on what messages they want to allow to come through. So you realize also your world is under a war you're not even seeing. It's a vibrational war. And not to just give up and to give into it, it's just to continue to go in the direction you feel you're going. If you feel like you're going in the right direction, please continue that. Of course, there are some that feel like they're going in the right direction and they're there to mow everyone down, but that is their perspective, of course. As yes, troll energies and other vibrations, that is up to them, of course. But realize you're both, everyone, just do as you feel. Because yes, there's many troll energies, as you can see, that feel that you're right, and they're just lower vibrations and to heighten them. As if they're under reptilian vibrational mind manipulation, but not all. Some are just under their own fear mechanisms, which is fine also. But basically, just to be you is what matters most. Whatever version you feel you need to be. Happy, sad, very loving, very non-loving, whatever it might be yourself. As we don't want to take away that energy. As you are going into, yes, the new earth, when you are ready, let's put it that way. And those are, yes, ready, as more ready than ever could be. As for, yes, the spaceship earth vibration, yes, that is, you can say it's technical terms for basically your planets seen on other worlds, basically, as how we perceive your planet. Spaceship Earth is another term of it, as basically, and you can also go into astral and see this planet from a different alien's perspective, Arcturian, Palladian, Yael, if you wish to do so, to expand your spiritual horizons. It's another way to get a different perspective. As you are raising your energies, you're getting more information about your planet. Most likely also, many of you as a collective allow more information to be more clear. Right now, many of you are connected to different timelines. It's not the easiest to get exactly what happened on your planet in the past. You're getting versions of it, but you're still uncovering the past, which is good. As you basically want to know what's going on, yes, ancient aliens, ancient humans, yes, your civilization, yes, believes at this time that it has all the information. At least those in the third dimension that feel like pop culture is what life is all about. They realize there's much more going on in your reality that has not been brought clearly. And yes, they're most likely going to keep that shade on as long as they can. There's so much to explore for their soul expression. Basically, yes, it has a lot to do with friends, family, basically learning about themselves, experiences. It's basically those experiences are just not allowing more of the fourth dimension energies to come through. Those experiences are just, they're just dying to try new things, and fourth dimension is not one of them. Now, some of them are connecting to fourth dimension as they find these experiences. Yes, I experience those things. I'm ready to change my environment to go into more higher vibrational knowledge. But also, there's nothing wrong with having a mixture of the two, third dimension and fourth dimension. But some are just very fixated on the third dimension, as you can see that in the environment you are in. As many of, yes, many on your world can just turn the lights on of the higher vibrations at any time they wish. Everyone has a way of doing it. Everyone has a different way of doing it. But everyone has that function, most don't utilize it. There's different reasons for it. Some would rather wake up when they're older, some would rather wake up when they're young, so there's that too. Some would rather be in their 80s or their 90s and just like, okay, now I'm ready for all this alien jazz that you have for us. You know, might as well, because I've lived everything else. So your environment, this moment, basically, what do you want to experience? But as for the higher energies, yes, those are coming. Those that want to disclose your energies, yes, it is working with your vibrations. Some of you are shifting to a new earth already and bringing knowledge back. Why it's so difficult to be functioning in this third dimension. As yes, you remember that the light energy come back to this world is the opposite of what you just experienced. So yes, you're also the love of the other worlds also. It's very difficult to come back in the third dimension as many are experiencing at this moment. Realize also your moon energies are transitioning, your planet energies are transitioning also to more of a fourth dimension environment, but everything is going to be fully brought in. Not yet. The curtains are opening slightly, but not entirely. As yes, more alien energies in your skies are most likely to continue. As for where these things will occur, that is up to you. Many of you are in a place where you need to be, so see what's in the skies. We just look up out of nowhere, and there you go. So as for what is going to truly being brought into your environment, yes, there is much of your summer energies. Yes, we can't go into detail, but your Earth's going through a transition as not experienced before, basically. And yes, which will bring in more alien sightings. You might even, this most likely won't happen, but see aliens who are not intended to be seen. Now that's a possibility also. Yes. As your Earth is changing in density levels, as many of you are assisting it, you might see a ship uncloak out of nowhere, basically, and not even realize that it did uncloak until it's too late. Basically, they go into more of a third dimension environment, basically. As you are, basically, many of you are asking for it to be seen, and so you're seeing them. So it does change their environment. Doesn't mean they go into third dimension, just their cloaking devices isn't as strong. It is at a fourth dimension, unlikely to happen, but there are some cases what will happen, most likely. Just to put that energy out for you to be aware of how powerful you are. And most likely this will happen just because many more are going to want assistance here from alien beings. And it's like, come on aliens, get out of your chair and help us out a little bit. And yes, trust me, your calls have been heard. But also, yes, you have to be very delicate and careful of your timeline lineage here. As yes, everything is done at the perfect timing, yes. But as for sightings, that's another story. It does not affect your entire environment. But when a true alien contact occurs, that has to be done perfectly in alignment to your Earth. Because yes, we can change your timelines dramatically, and that's the last thing we want to do. At least not in a negative way. We want to bring more enforcement of assistance, is to turn your world backward. We want to bring it forward. So yes, that's where we're very careful with. As for the details of that, we will just give that some time. So, Spaceship Earth also. Yes, you can do this for homework if you wish to see your world in different alien perspectives. Most likely it will give you more of awareness and more of a download of message, of understanding. Channeling, yes, has different, remember, the channeling energies, just a vibration alone, cuts through negativity. It does bring enlightenment. So those that are not for it, that is fine, but realize just the vibration alone, doesn't always matter what is said, but the energy along with it is what matters most. The vibration is like a song, basically. The words might not really, it's like the message might be very general, but also the song energy is there just to lift you up for that moment. Maybe not you or somebody else, whoever it is, not always tailored for everyone, as different vibrations for different. There's many of you here. It doesn't mean not, it's just like a song. Not every song connects to everyone. So it connects to those that need that message, need that refreshment. At least know that we are around, even if it is a general message. So blessings to your society as you grow. Much love.